listen to what we have to say, and subscribe to this channel.
Mm-hmm. And does it get petty?
Yeah. I know you ain't going nowhere.
And, I really want to say thank you for the two of you for being yourself authentically in that space, as tough as it was. Because I got to tell you that, again, is probably not quite one of the most intense debates I've had. Because
really?
I've definitely debated the sheriff of
Los
Los Angeles
yeah.
and got him out of office a
was
little
bigger,
bit.
yeah.
So for the folks out there that think that this is new for me, I just haven't been a social media kind of person. Blossom has been telling me that I need to capture more what I've been doing, because throughout the years, even I had my own idea of what grassroots was.
I told him to get the content out for Patreon.
No, I know. But
I told him, I said, that's where you'll really love that content.
Because I stayed away from social media because I had a toxic idea of authenticity of, you got to do the work, you got to do the work. And, to the point that I made with Blair, it's like, to a degree, does she inspire people? I'll give her that. I'll give her, does she inspire millions? Yeah, but to physically say that you help people when you're speaking on a system that you don't know how it works, why it works, how it was set up, yet you have the influence to impact it, I think is extremely dangerous, especially when I was in the room and I was willing to have that conversation and really try to find a middle ground. And, hopefully she finds some healing. I'm sure that this podcast is probably going to get her blood boiling and make some sort of secondary thing, which, hey, fans, how you doing? It's still me. And
screen record,
I'm wearing pink and cute, and it doesn't bother me, boo-boo, because honestly, at the end of the day, I'm here to do the work. And I also want to let you know the test strips that we've been working on with my incident that was a program
about it.
in West Hollywood was successful. Actually, I'm going to say it here on this podcast, Alex. I don't know if you know, but it's on my social already. Mm-hmm. I was a recent victim of SA at a West Hollywood bar. Wasn't a great experience. It was really traumatic with a lot of the things that I went through. But through that process, I was able to create some resources, because I'm all about resources and creating those things. And the drug test strips was a successful program. And now they're heading to Texas.
That's amazing.
So
wait, doesn't someone live in Texas?
I think so. I guess those California politics, you just can't get away from.
Yeah, it sounds like karma.
I think it might be just something in the stars, as you always tell me with the horoscope.
This is very true.
But I want to thank the two of you for this healing space, because, again, at the end of the day, for our folks, this is us coming together and knowing that, non-binary people, they're part of the community.
Thank you.
Black trans women, part of the community. Hopefully you guys let me in the community too. Yeah. I know I look like the devil sometimes. I know, I get it. I look like an 80s villain.
But can I say this right before you mic drop us out? Shout out to all the white trans women and the white cis women that showed up for me during the time of going through this thing with Blair, because my dear friend Lynn got on Instagram, her Instagram stories, and started dragging Buck Angel for filth without me having to tell her to. Thank you, white women, for showing me that video. Thank you for having my back. Thank you for protecting me, because that's what it's supposed to be like. Like, when it's coming from somebody that you may share a similar experience with, that's attacking a person of color, or especially a Black person or whatnot, that's when you're using your privilege. And, I don't have this problem with you or whatnot, because me and you, we have these really deep, nuanced conversations. So if you are definitely the one white person I know that's gonna get it. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, I be not wanting to listen to Shane and be like, well, I told you. He'll be like, well, I told you. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have done this. And he's so right. It's really like a brother-sister kind of thing or whatever. So, yeah. Okay. Now you can mic drop out of here.
Wait, I got one more thing.
Oh, okay.
I want to actually, in contrast, I also want to thank Black women, period. Because, no, honestly, like, the most support I have ever gotten from anybody ever is Black women. Most of my followers are Black women. Most of the people I follow are Black, especially Black trans women, because the love that I receive when they themselves don't even have enough for themselves, because it's so difficult to be a Black trans woman, to be a Black woman in general.
Yes.
To share that with me, damn. Like, thank you so much. Like, legitimately, like, I can't even tell you, like, if it wasn't for the Black community, like, I'm not a Black person, obviously. But damn, that community has been the most accepting, kind to me. And specifically Black women. And I love y'all so much. You have no fucking idea. I will die for y'all. Like, seriously, like, I will put, this is why all this stuff is intersectional, right? Like, the struggle is struggle. It doesn't matter whether you drown in a puddle of water or an ocean. The struggle is a struggle. And they're different struggles, 1,000,000%. But I will always be here. And I will, and like, I'm here, and I really am so grateful for Black women, period. And I'm grateful for you for, you're thanking us for creating the safe space, but thank you for putting this together and creating a safe space for us to like
I got
heal.
privilege too, girl. I got cameras, I got mics, I got a seat, I got more than your studio's got, girl. So
budget.
do me a favor, you might have to hit that IKEA and get your setup because we're on a different level. Sorry. Hate to do that to you, but you may not understand that there are folks that have privilege too. And the way that you've come into the space, you know, I may be coming into who I am, and I'm really just tired of folks coming in, playing the grift and hurting the community in the way that they are just to make a quick buck. Because again, I've been hurt by community myself. Even in my incident, I had some folks not really show up for me. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sell my community out and destroy all of the work we did just because of my own personal hurt. I have to learn to navigate that, show up and create resources, turn those L's into, you know, W's. And that's how I do it. So again, I want to thank the both of you so much. I hope this brings healing to our audience. I had to pause it personally myself. So please make sure to get yourself a glass of water, get some rest, and just continue these conversations with folks. It's really important to really stay in a platform that has a decorum, you know, that is respectful. I'm not, again, going to fully blame Jubilee because that was definitely a certain individual's tactic, but I think we can all do better in the space. And I do want to still thank Jubilee for platforming myself and Alex and Blossom to actually have these conversations. So not just the trans community itself can actually see what's going on in this way, but the outer community can actually see that we're a lot broader than people typecast us to be. So, you know, everybody have a wonderful day, and I'm sure we'll see this on the Instagram Reels, y'all. So stay tuned.